Who are you and what does your company do?
Great to be with you, Ryan. I'm Michael O'Donnell, and I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for SunSolar Solutions. We're one of the top solar contractors in the United States. We're headquartered in Peoria, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix. We've been operating in this market for quite a few years, since 2015. Have been growing a sales organization since that time. We've been able to interact with we've been able to interact with about 30,000 Arizona homeowners, and 9,000 of them have become SunSolar customers. So
Wow.
we're just grateful to be in an industry that we feel is so important to the mission of the planet, which is to make this conversion from burning up garbage
Yeah.
to create energy for 8 billion people, which is not sustainable, into a sustainable energy plan, and getting our energy directly from the sun and directly from the rooftop of our homeowners' homes, running that directly into their home as energy direct. And so we've just been at work getting that message out to as many folks. We operate with primarily a 1099 full commission sales force, and it's a very, very lucrative position, and by delivering a very valuable service. We need world-class salespeople delivering this message so that people can wake up and really decide to make a big change from what they're doing now to converting over. And for people who are very successful at that, that's turned into a very lucrative profession. 20% of the people that work for us make over $500,000 a year. And our superstars, I've got more than a small handful of people that are either at the brink or over a seven-figure income providing this service.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are doing something special, obviously. What was recruiting like? I mean, obviously you guys were a very successful company before working with SRU, but what was recruiting like before working with us?
I think like a lot of solar companies, and probably like a lot of sales organizations that are based on 1099, you got a great idea, the principals start selling, and if we were to recruit some people, we could become bigger.
Yeah.
And there's sort of, your energy, your passion attracts people to you. I would say in the beginning, in 2015, we were, you could characterize us as a merry band of men. The word company, as envisioned by that idea, a merry band of men and women who were at this endeavor. But as we've grown, we really became, we became more organized and a more, company with a mission. We're the second largest or first largest private employer in the city of Peoria. We have many families depending, and as you build this company and build it to scale, it's really important that sales continue to come in consistently and that the company continue to grow. And so the idea of recruiting has changed dramatically from those days of let's see who we bump into to no, we've got a plan, we need to meet that plan, and we're on track to meet that plan.
Very cool. What have you, I think it's been around 6, maybe 8 months since we've been working together.
Yeah.
So yeah, what have you accomplished since working with us?
Well, first of all, I was referred to SRU by somebody that I have a tremendous amount of respect for in the industry, and he almost didn't want to let me know about this, but because of mutual respect and I think affection, and some things that I was able to do for him, he let me in on this secret. I'm like, Alex, how in the world am I looking around at a building full of people? And Alex, he attracts. His team is called Spartan Energy, and this room is filled with Spartans. I mean, like mythology figures of 24-year-old Greek gods that are rushing out. Like, how are you getting? You can't tell me that you go into the gym and taking Instagram pics is attracting this many people. So, well, Mike, let me let you in on a secret. I've been working with SRU, and I sit in a meeting literally twice a week with a couple of handfuls of guys. And by presenting this opportunity in a way that they've taught me how to do it, and by walking through this script, I'm able to have this make sense. The idea of having somebody join your company with no salary, no benefits, no promise of anything that's going to happen for sure, that's a tall order. And he's like, SRU knows how to do this. They've shown me how to do it. I'm following a script, inserting the true things
Yeah.
about my company, and this has continued to grow on a regular basis. And you should try it. And so I immediately reached out to you, Ryan. And so we started that 6-8 months ago. What he described has really come about for SunSolar University. I'm literally into. I don't have to think about this. I have no overhead assigned to it. I literally show up at 1 o'clock twice a week, and there is a Zoom with with a couple of handfuls of people, and I'm able to have and reach the numbers that I'm looking for by doing exactly what I've learned in the SRU online university and meetings with you. The fact that I have just constant contact with you, and then I have the ability to be in a Zoom with you every single solitary week and find out from the founder, the guy who wrote the book, how do I attract, retain, train on board straight commission salespeople to continue to grow out our mission. And it's working. It's working not as I thought it would. It's working as I hoped. And I
Awesome.
never experienced products and services being what I hoped that they would be.
That's awesome. And now we're about to scale to multiple markets.
And now we're scaling to multiple markets, right? And now I don't have to wonder how I'm going to be interacting with people and presenting this opportunity to enough qualified and excited, talented salespeople. I know that I'm going to be able to be a meeting with enough of those people to meet the objectives that I have that meet my business plan going into that market.
Love it. Love it. What are maybe some unexpected benefits of working with SRU, if anything at all?
Well, so as opposed to recruiting being some random, let's see who we happen to bump into, I know that I'm going to be face to face with this many people. So I guess one of the benefits really has been you guys set the expectations correctly. You're going to send me an email that's going to have between 20 and 30 people who've responded to the process that say they're going to be in the meeting. Mike, they're not all going to be there. This is a straight commission 1099 opportunity. Probably 10 to 12 are going to show up. And then they're not all going to make it through your 30-minute conversation on Zoom. Those are going to cut down by a third when they realize this is, really is straight commission. And for us, it's knocking on doors. So I have my way of explaining to people what we do. I don't tell people this is a door-to-door sales opportunity. I explain what a door-to-door sales opportunity looks like when it's in action and what are the upsides and downsides to that. So I've been taught how to do that, and I'm not just relying on random luck. And I know I've not had the same kind of results when I've done my put in an ad here, put in an ad there. So consistency, having the right expectations, and then having an output that enables me to build a business plan around it. That's what I've really been able to take away from it. Yeah.
So time savings, higher volumes of quality people, predictable. Awesome. So what would you say to somebody considering to work with us?
Yeah. If you're looking to recruit people, I don't know, you guys primarily do straight commission, right? I mean, that's like, I don't know anybody else who has that as a mission. All the recruiting services out there, they're all relying on being able to lure people in with salaries and benefits and things of that nature. And I've learned in my career, there was a time in my life when I thought I needed to be working at a company. I was on straight commission. I was an entrepreneur, and my wife was pregnant, and my income was up and down, and I lurched at an opportunity where I'd have a 40K salary plus, and those are 1980s numbers and stuff. And it took me a couple of decades of being dependent on that security and understanding I was giving up most of the upside, but in taking security in return for that. So being able to recruit people and maybe do that earlier in their life where they can become entrepreneurial, but not have to start and be responsible for having and building and running a company. Right. So they come on board with SunSolar Solutions and everything's built out for them. This 250 mile an hour Ferrari race car is all ready to go. They just need to sit in it and drive. This thing really does do 250 miles an hour. They really can make $500,000 to $1 million. Some people make as high as $1.5 million. That's possible. Nobody in corporate America who's giving you an $80,000 salary is going to let you have a W-2 that says $980,000. They have MBAs that are in place to make sure that doesn't happen. That money needs to go to the shareholders, and it should go to the shareholders because they took the risk. And
100%.
it should go to the shareholders. But when you're 1099 and you're straight commission, you're taking the risk.
Yep.
You're the one that deserves that upside. And if you've got a company that can help you, take that step and have the confidence and conviction to believe in yourself, that you don't need somebody else betting on you, that you can bet on yourself and you deserve that uptime, deserve that upside, then that makes all the difference. But creating a mechanism where I can make that case effectively and do that regularly
Yeah.
with SRU, that's made, all the difference in the world.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have a bunch of gold to share too. We're about to stop this and start a podcast that you guys can listen to if you're watching this. It's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about, sales, training, recruiting, leadership, and more. So thanks, Michael, for your time today.
Wonderful to be with you, Ryan.